Hello everyone, we're back with more FF14. We are going to be heading out to talk to the Crystal Exarch once again. And from here, we should get access to the rest of the world. Mr. Smiro, the Exarch awaits you within.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alisaie, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Ahm Areng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alisaie felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calusia or Ahm Areng? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Alright, ladies and gents, we get to choose here. We can go see Alphino or Alisaie. Let's go see Alisaie first. She is in Aam Areng. Ready to depart to Aam Areng, Alisaie will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing for her summoning was. Repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are a few who know the ways of the dead as well as he does. Find him at the Amara launch, and he will see to it that you reach your destination. back to him in a moment. And by a moment, I mean once we're done in Aam Areng. So, we're gonna go see Alisaie. Now, she's been here for an entire year. Even though it's only been like a day for us in the other world. Hey there, Cassard. If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another god. A wax seal envelope addressed to Cassard. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Aam Areng, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost thing. As a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. All set, then off to the Unforgiving Sands we go. You can now travel to Aam Areng, speak with the Adra Amor Tamer to fly to the desert. You can also use your ether compass to assist with locating ether currents in new regions. That's right, ether currents are back.
Aam Areng. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath Areng once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Aam Areng meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
I love this song. I love the music in this song. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky might be as bright as in the scorching hours of day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alisaie's friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair odd distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mord's Souk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business, and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. You said straight as an arrow, but we're gonna make a stop along the way. First off, you guys familiar with cactuars? You should be. We've played like every Final Fantasy. But, look at this big fucker over here. Also, we got armadillos as well. This is a gigantender. And we're also gonna fight this thing, because I want you guys to hear the battle music for this expansion. Anyway, when I first heard this, I was like, what the fuck? I was not expecting this. But it grew on me. I actually really like this battle theme. It's so out there. Dead. Alright. Compared to the other ones, it's so different, but I like it. Hey there, Cassard, what's going on? There's an ether current right there. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Aam Areng, is it not? Before you cross the River of Sand, you need to turn and feast your eyes on that. sec. We're gonna go grab this ether current. You know what this area always gives me vibes of? I don't know if it's like the serene music or whatnot, but I always got Nier Automata vibes from this. I guess Nier in general, because Nier Replicant as well. Maybe it's the windmills. They built them big, didn't they? That's Kasashal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Aam Areng. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it was when they say that it was once one of Northern's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Aam Areng's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even the hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everything is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsuk. Let's press on, shall we? So it'll be a while till we can actually fly in the zone because there's a massive, basically not really a wall, but there's like a huge gap between the zone. So we won't be able to go to the later part of it till much later, but we've had that happen before, so in the fringes and in the peaks. And here is Mordsuk. Here we are, Mordsuk. By the Blessed Shadow, I love this town. Mordsuk, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the floods. The population is nothing if not diverse. Well, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gengen. I'll go and get ahead and let him know we've arrived. Master Gengen. Well, if in case you're wondering what the Morks look like... Huh. They look an awful lot like the kobolds in our world. That's basically because they are kobolds, just... Look, an Amaro keep. Instead of Chocobo keeps or Falcon keeps, we have Amaros, which are these beasts of burden right here. They have 4 wings. The name of this music is Such As It Is. Naturally, I'm going to remember that I need to actually attune to these. I say naturally, but, you know, I kinda... I got 95 almost to what? Oh well, the closest one is in an area we can't get to yet. Alright. That's fine. Go on, introduce yourself to Master Gengen. So, this is a Mord? That's a kobold. What beady eyes.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsuk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Aam Areng. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Ahm Areng by choice, but Maud Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Maud dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Maud do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Maud philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy, you buy?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots! Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Those people heard gold and were like, oh my god. The fucking crowd just ejaculated all over the streets of Mordsur to try and get it. Hey, Ronan. Welcome to Ronron's Trapezoid. Where's to empty your purse and fill your belly? Take your time. I stare and sniff. Stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise. Yes, yes. Browse Ronron's wares. You may inspect the camera. Okay, cool. We get to inspect his wares. He has 3 things. He has this meat. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard. Cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it will warm you up on a chilly desert night. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Everyone's favorite, plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed regular, you'll never want to eat any other treat. Rude. Oh, you like those? Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks and spear with stick. Then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Wrong. Not perfect for snacking. They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Which to choose? Definitely not that one. Go with mush loaf. Very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold? And done. 1 Vobert honor buys you 40 loaves of bread. I'm not sure I need 40 loaves of bread, but alright. Character's face, what the fuck? Did we just eat 40 loaves of bread? Every last muscle. I think I'll share the rest. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for her great generosity and small appetite. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased to hear that you honored ours. Your dual sense isn't working. Now your Steam Deck is being very mean to your TV. What's it doing? Keep the merchandise down, yes? No returns. Mira has commenced the fighting of the duck. Duck Ball Z. Battle of the Gods. I was watching from here, Mero. You honored our custom with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsuk. If you find anything in Aam Areng, we are here to provide. You have courage, my friend. Ronron's words are more exotic than harmful, but I won't envy your bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I've expected you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistant would certainly be help to hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that I need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'll go and take care of some of the last minute haggling. Then, see you in a bit. It won't connect via HDMI. Oh, that's never good. Hello, Mira. What are you doing? You being silly over there? You beating up the duck? Hi, cutie. She's laying there looking at me. She's got her little paws stretched out. Hungry again already? You have a strong stomach, friend, but I would need those. Alright, we should look at the table cactus, iron ore, Aam Areng antiques. Full water jar. Hands off! That water is Milmo's foot bath. Unless you have coin for powder. Oh, you work for Kazard. Milmo has antiques all boxed up and ready for transport. If you're handling Kazard's paperwork or porter work, you've come to the wrong place. He's no outstanding orders at my shop. Son sent you, did he? Right, yes. What kind of ore was it again? Ore? Iron ore, of course. That would explain the box I have here. It is all yours. Okay. Yes, we need table cactus and Aam Areng mini cat. There's our box of antiquities. You saw Lilib and thought you Morib? Well, now you have two Lilibs. Hey, no touching! That merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind with a better offer. What? Cassard sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. Oh, no. Aam Areng relics, wasn't it? All packed in that box there. Handle it with care. Vector would dream of selling someone's goods to a higher bidder. He is a famous streamer after all. How do you think he gets his content? Vector, is it true that in your homeworld you're known as Lakgar Floop? What was the name of the first one? Is it Thon Thon? Thon was over back on the other side, right? It wasn't this dude. I don't think. No. First one, he was over here. Yeah, this is Thon over here. Okay. Stack of herbal remedies. No, you're known as Blackguard Gems. Okay. Game controls still don't work docked. What the heck? You came within with Cassard, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. Alright, let's go back and meet with Cassard, I guess. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already! Yeah. Aye, that's the lot, alright. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you'd want to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you return, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Besides, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It's been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alisaie. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alisaie told me so much about you. You're Mira, aren't you? I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alisaie quite well since she took up her guard duties there. Do you want me to take Mira as a guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Aam Areng. Then I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Alright. So we met someone new. We met Tesleen. Hi, Tesleen. But before we get to know Tesleen a bit more, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We got more FF14 for you.